Hey everyone, let me grab my mic. Hey everyone, welcome back to the very clean shop. Much cleaner than it was. We still have some dust here. I just heard Brian pull up, and we've got a really cool project tonight. So I don't know. I don't know what he's bringing. He didn't tell me. He just said it was a surprise. But it sounds V8-ish. So I'm going to be as surprised as you guys are. So let's see. I'm waiting to see your surprise.
Ready to see my surprise?
Yeah, we're all ready to see your surprise. Let's see what you got. A good one? All right, we're ready. Let's see what we got here.
I think I'm gonna have to open your door a little higher than usual.
Oh yeah. All right. So, first off, just a disclaimer. Unless you're a dictator or a drug dealer, do not buy one of these things. That's the new rule. I don't care how many OnlyFans subscribers you have. I don't care how many Instagram followers you have. Don't buy one of these. This is so obnoxious. Oh, God. Yeah, keep coming. Oh, God. It's as tall as my truck. Keep coming. Over the hump. A little more. And we're good right there. Oh, God. You can kill it. What year is this? This is 2023.
No, it's actually 2019.
Sorry, 2019. Mercedes-Benz AMG G550 G-Wagon. W-A-G-E-N. These are not cool. I don't care what anyone says. This is a former military vehicle that they added leather seats to. And yeah, you're not going to traipse it in the Jeep or in the G-Wagon.
No, but it's just, I'm going to end up traipsing it everywhere, but I'm about to show you.
Oh, okay. That's why you're moving it out of the way?
Yeah.
All right, give me this.
That will have to come over here. And yeah.
You got a ton of this stuff up. I love cat litter.
Yeah. Cat litter is so much better than $50 bag of oil dry at our store.
So I'm just going to move it over in front of the ladder for now. We'll respread it when we get this thing out of here. All right. So what do we got on this? What is
what we got on this is
what is our fun?
Not finish the job.
Okay.
And somebody did not put things back the way they used to.
So we have to make things correct. Oh my God! What?
So
What? Okay. People, if you're going to modify a car, finish the damn project. Come on. This is so bad. There's got to be, what, 300 of those?
It's actually like several thousand.
There can't be that many in that headliner.
There's like 1,200 or something.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a.
I'm gonna bring you guys around here. I'm gonna bring you guys around because the door opens the wrong way, which is no surprise on a German vehicle. All right. Whoa. Check this thing out. So in here, we have the Starliner headlight. Can you do the?
It's actually not on.
It's not on. Anyway, this is the control panel or the control box for it that controls all of the little lights that are in the headliner. Now, they didn't put the box away. They wired everything up and then they left the box out in the cargo area of the 150. How much are these things? 200 grand? You might want to not disconnect that there. You might want to unscrew it here.
I was unscrewing it there.
Yeah, keep going.
I want to take him all the way off. I want to just gently out. Because he just has a little rubber. See, he's got this guy. And so then this guy here.
It's a compression fitting?
Yeah, this guy just keeps them together.
Oh, crap.
So that's how these all are. So what I'm
That's
thinking,
chintzy as hell. So there's just two
well,
bulbs in here.
kind of, yeah.
Oh, there's antenna.
That's the Wi-Fi. There's how it gets the power. So we can unplug this, and then
This is a mess, you guys.
So we're gonna unplug the power, and then we'll take the fibers loose. We'll get the box out. Then we gotta start taking stuff apart to find a place to hide this box.
We gotta stash that box because someone didn't.
So we gotta be really gentle with it. You have some masking tape. We need to masking tape these closed, or actually just a zip.
Yeah, a couple zip ties coming. There you go. This is so silly. Why do you half-ass a job like this? Come on. All right, so we're gonna need more light in here because we're gonna pull up this floor, right?
Yeah, we need to pull the floor up.
We're gonna have to pull the.
Figure out how to make space down there.
So these are Torx.
Yeah, there's T30.
Are there 4 of them, or just
there
the
should
2?
be 4
Yeah,
of
1,
them.
2, 3, 4.
No, that's a separate piece. This bottom pieces. Those stay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just-
So
there's 4 in this one.
but we're missing 2.
No, we're not. They didn't put them back.
Oh my
So that
Christ!
was the
Leave
other.
them there.
That was the other beautiful thing that I found.
All right. So
So yeah, like if you're gonna do the job, also like if you take stuff
put
apart
stuff back.
to try to hide something, but then
Do you have the
realize
bolts?
you can't hide it there. So what sucks is I still need to get one of those. Because one of those is actually missing. Like
Oh,
missing.
fantastic!
Yeah, because why wouldn't it be?
All right. Well, I'm gonna use this for sizing, and I'll get that thing off. God, you guys, come on! If you're gonna customize stuff. I don't understand why people kind of half-ass this stuff. All right, we're gonna do some quick zooming. Oops, that means it's 11 o'clock. All right. Oh, they had this one out too. At least part of the way. Let me grab that guy. Let me get the floor up.
I got the app downloading for this little guy right now. So
Okay.
Once I have that, then I can turn him on. Hooked up.
God,
Yeah, so it's just
that's so bad.
the way that this box works is it is a giant box
With very bright lights in it.
Down in these ports, there's a couple RGB chips and a little refractor wheel.
Shit, I must have bolted. Hey, here's our red tray for all the parts.
Probably take this guy apart and see if you can reduce his size. That would be one option.
No, leave him as is.
Like somebody else has already had the same idea.
No, that's just loose.
Well, it is Chinese.
Yeah, so
This thing draws 32 watts. Good Lord.
how are you supposed to lift this up?
So next, I believe side panel.
No,
That side panel.
garbage.
Hey, maybe we'll find our lock keep it down here. Probably.
Look at the size of that battery.
Yeah, it's H2 group size battery.
Rolls Royce style.
Well,
Your lock key's not here. He's in the spare tire carrier. So set this off to the side. Not underneath, but on the sides.
So our next thing will be to probably fold those seats down.
Pull that side panel.
Boy,
Where's our seat? Stupid headrests. My God, there's a phone holder between the headrests back here. So fold the headrest down first. Yeah.
Pull them out, slide them down. Then actually,
How
this
is
vehicle,
this?
the seats fold up.
Oh, well, it doesn't make a difference on this side because, well, he might.
Gives you more room.
Does it go all the way? Oops, come back here and latch. No. Because
Well, if you slide the seats.
yeah, well, it's passive. See, these doors don't even close. They close like a Jeep. Yeah, you should put the seat controls on the door. Come on, Mercedes. Yeah.
So
Like you're in the middle of a firefight.
people hate it, but your option is to slam the door and the car won't go in the drive if the door is open. So
We're going to pull this panel off because all the lighting's going to go in there.
well, we want it to go in there, but I have little faith that there's actually room. So this needs to come off. This is a 10.
What is... He's a 10 where? He's not a 10.
Yeah,
He's a plastic screw.
no, it's a 10. Here.
All right, what's up on this side? So we'll have other stuff up here. Get some light up here.
See, we could put a Braille battery in here, and then
There's a power
battery
inverter.
space would be less consumed, and we can lock where batteries have. But
I don't think
fiber optic cables are too short to reach. They're probably not routed very well, depending on how the rest of this job is done.
All right.
Self-plate.
This chunk may need to come out of here. This piece might need to lift out
Can
and
you guess how much 2 sill plates are for this vehicle?
I don't know. Why do you have to take that? Oh, just to get to that corner. We're gonna have to pull this cover off to get to. Well, let me fold it back. No, we don't have to. He'll slide out of the way. A number? Oh, haven't even thought about it.
$700 sill plates that go down where you step.
So
Because people have stood on them and bent them up and broken. Right.
So, okay. So now this guy. All right. Nothing broke, just the clip came undone. Same thing, just the clip coming undone so we can get back behind here. Whoa. Come back forward, come back forward. There you go. Yeah, good little trim piece. Oh no, where'd you go? Come back here. He just fell on the floor. Where'd he go? He is the top one up here. Oh, he just needs scrunched back up. Yeah, you can do it by hand. You should grab on there now. He'll be okay. This, there is no way. This is screwed in here? No. I have no idea how this panel is. Is he in up? Nope, this little clip is just going to keep popping out. Okay. Yep, he's just an orange clip. here we have some type of mount because we have like a light sensor back here. So I think we have an assembly screw hole here. I wasn't taking that off. Well, I didn't have to take the trim off on this side. I just went past it. Or I went around it. Shit. All right, let me see. All right. Let's see if we can pop this guy out. So I think we have an access screw here. Oh, this is obnoxious. These doors are not. I see why NBA players like these. Nice, tons of headroom, but that's for your AK. It's not for anything else. So I need a Torx bit for this. Where's our red pad? That has all the parts. It's all right. And this guy comes off. Yeah. I think the speaker is going to stay connected in here until we pull the pad off. The what? Over left side to your left, the drawer labeled Torx. Yeah, I need to grab a zoomer too. This is so silly. These things are so silly. These G-Wagons. So silly.
Really durable.
Yeah, but
And you get all the room. Like, I'd love to have a late 90s G-Wagon.
no, next size down? Really? Totally different Torx bit. Awesome. The running boards are a joke if you have a shoe size over 5. And they're just for your tippy toes. They're not actually for your foot.
If you're trying to put your whole foot on the running board, you're probably
Used to using a regular running board? You're right.
probably using the running board as a running towards danger board.
Or using it to step in and out of a high vehicle. What most people do.
Well,
yeah.
That doesn't require a whole foot.
Okay. Clip.
Watch out for wires.
Yep. I've got one back here for the power inverter. Yeah, when you get that panel out, I can flip this guy and then see where his safety is. Okay. And so this sensor was not even hooked up. So when they originally
that light wasn't hooked up. Yeah.
No, this sensor was not hooked up.
Oh, that's the daylight sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
when they put this
why.
back together.
So the lamp also does not illuminate. That lamp doesn't. So there's another wire.
That's not a lamp.
Here. No, there's a lamp right here.
Oh, yeah.
And it did not illuminate. It should. So there's a wire that's right here
there you
somewhere.
Go.
Yeah.
There's our 3.
Yeah. So they
so
just
only one of them was hooked up.
Yep.
So, okay, we're off that clip. And then that's for the wheel well. Okay, I got it, Brent.
Hold on.
Yep, whenever you're done. Give me this. You disconnect the speaker.
We need to get like a pick tool. Or
right there's a pick tool. Look at all these. All right. Whoa, stay there. Look at all the wire. Might want to zip tie those. So, hang on. And yep, he just slides right out there. Speaker grill doesn't need to come off. We're clear there?
Yeah.
We have a gigantic subwoofer here.
Yeah, that we can't take out, but we could put that box back in here. We could take it, we could take this out.
The
put
subwoofer
box
comes
back
off, the
inside
box
quarter
goes in
panel.
there. Yeah.
So I mean, that's
What else do we
it's
have
worth
here?
doing.
God, that
this.
light is annoying as hell. Yeah.
The world's most functional flashlight.
This is 10 mils.
What?
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of controllers. What is that? That's all right. Leave all that stuff. That's all power.
This is another LED fiber optic light. This probably does the sunroof headliner, if I had to guess.
So that's why we have 2 power cords here.
Yeah, that's why we have 2 power cords here.
Well, we need a
Isn't that
10.
beautiful?
If we get a 10 and take the subwoofer box off, we can stash him behind there. There you go.
We can look into stashing that behind there. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, I think he'll go back there.
It looks like these bolts have been off before, which leads me to believe they had the same thought and they failed. Or they fell short. Find out either way. We definitely are not the first people here, though, so.
Give me that thing. Yeah, these are finger tight. I'll put these in the red pad. I have a silicone pad.
Oh, tool
Parts
control mat.
Whatever you want to call it. It's a
control
red
mat.
pad.
Control mat is what they're called. When they're not grip mat brand, they're called control mats. So you can control the situation. What if we find out that the subwoofer's not connected?
That would be funny. So, okay.
Whoa, easy, Jim Bob.
Hey,
Gosh
I
dang it.
just got it loose. So the subwoofer is connected. So maybe that light is either getting power. Here, I got him from this side.
He's getting power off of this. They're just zip tied to the subwoofer audio wire because there was no other place to put him. Now, unfortunately for us, there's not going to be enough room to do what we
Where the
want
hell
to do.
is the box?
It's sitting up on the workbench and it's massive. It is never going to fit there.
Yeah, especially with you blinding me like that. So, yeah, he's not going in there. What do we have? Nope, there's a stud there that is not fitting in there. Plus, with all the metal, we won't have any antenna
Broken
reception.
clip. It's the cavity.
What about behind here?
Nope.
Nope, that's all solid.
Man, Burmeister makes a very nice amplifier.
There really is no place for this damn thing.
There really isn't. How do you have a vehicle this large with no room?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
That's so weird.
Oh, that's why it's so large inside, because they've minimized the amount of nonsense. Thank you, Mercedes, for minimizing the amount of nonsense.
Oh, God. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put these in a safe spot.
As much as I hate them, I love them right now. They have done a fine job at what they sought out to do. I cannot be mad for it.
Can you put him back on there?
Wow, this thing has seam wrong.
All right, I got it. 5 years old? Oh, yeah.
There.
You're also getting corrosion on the ground down there. Which tells you the same thing. And Christ on a pony, they couldn't cut the zip ties. Come on.
Nobody's gonna see that.
Yeah, dude, these side steps are useless. They're actually they're dangerous. They're not even helpful. All right. So we can't go in there. We can't move this guy, which would actually give us more
There
room.
you go. Look up.
Okay. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. You can actually, it's really cool to watch it through the braids here. But we can't see this guy is super thin, but we can't move him anywhere. Even if we could, this box is just way too big. We put him in the bumper.
He will last 2 days.
I
in the rain.
know. The other option would be to 3D print a box and put him in the corner. Cover him in felt. That's not going to help us. We can dissect it down to the bare minimums. It's still not going to fit in there. Oh yeah, the door's not going to close because of the weather stripping. So, oh, why is my nose running? So yeah, getting this thing in there.
Actually, there's no way to shrink him, and the reason why is due to the type of connectors.
He wants to use that whole coupler. They use all the space on the coupler.
Also, the mechanism.
Yeah, because it changes out to red, green, blue, all that. Yeah. There just is not. There really isn't a lot of room in here. So, do we want to look on this side? I don't even think it's worth it.
All of these we'd have to drop the back of the headliner and move all of them over. Look at how they're routed. Here. Check that out.
Yeah, I know. There's just not a good way to do it.
Do they make smaller units? Smaller unit? That seems to make more sense.
I don't know what's this. Oh, cover. You could probably get a smaller unit. I don't know. You guys want to see this in here? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, of course I just kicked that, right? Anything above 1/2 inch tall, I kick. All right, so there's the star. That's what it's supposed to look like. And then it changes colors because there's red, green, and blue inside there.
Yeah, and I'm just using a flashlight right now and moving it around in circles.
Yeah. You did it really fast. Then they twinkle and whatever. So yeah. Let's get this back where you guys can see kind of what we're doing. Sort of. So yeah, we got to get this box, this big loaf of bread to fit somewhere in there. And believe it or not, in a vehicle this large, there's no room for it. All of the compartments are exactly the wrong size to fit it. God, why is my nose running? I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose. And I don't want to be crude with the mic on.
Okay, I see how we can do this. Where? Your little unconventional. Oh, no way. Through the snake?
Why not?
There's no way. I mean, it's genius.
Why not put it through here?
But you're a madman for even thinking that, because here's the problem. The box won't fit in there this way, and when you turn it this way, it's too deep.
Oh.
Yeah,
The box has to go like that.
So, but if I put the box here and relocate the module, now we're talking.
Module up there.
Yeah. If I can. It's a matter of if I can. It's also a matter of if that thing will even fit behind the plastic, if there's enough length. Also, God, I hate to disconnect that radio module. That's terrible. That could be thousands of dollars.
Well, can't hook the batteries. So
No, well, yes, but no.
that drives me crazy when he takes the light away and then totally blind.
Then we'd have to
this. We don't have the length on this guy. We got to trim away a whole bunch of.
right.
Yeah, well, it does actually. We could bring it up to this. That doesn't help us at all. What are you doing? Just trim the ends.
Hanging off of the wire. They could have done a better job than that.
Actually,
There's a lot of
spare,
stuff that
trimmed
done better.
fiber optic. This is actually really huge fiber. Most fiber optic is really, really small. This stuff is really thick. If you can pick it up with your fingers, it's thick stuff.
See, there's all this wire, and they didn't even friggin' put this one. They're dummies.
Shouldn't pick this out.
Why
like
did
your
they
same
feel
bolt.
the need to?
What about putting it up here?
You can research that if you want, but I was up there where the jack is at, and it would require a lot of sound. The NEMA connector.
Nothing seriously loose inside there?
Yeah, it is.
So,
Right? Why would you have done that? There.
he's going to go on the inside. Hip high, hip high. So we have to put him on the inside. Subwoofer. I don't know what to do.
Move that chassis brain.
This is so difficult. Just because that box is so big. I would do it.
And also, you should see this door snake entry where you're getting that door entry. Stick your eyelids in that one.
I believe it.
It's a plastic bulkhead.
I need one of these. How the hell is this? That's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. There's our latch.
Box. You can make a box and hang it.
I'm going to drill 2 huge holes.
No, I don't need to. There's already a huge hole provided.
Oh, we have a couple of rounds. Yeah, this guy. That's the only way to do that is to do an exterior cover for him.
Hang him in a box. And mount the external, get an external antenna. Mount it so the Wi-Fi is still accessible.
And you could actually run the antenna vertical all the way up to the edge here. And the antenna all the way up. So it's up here.
Wire line.
Yeah. course, there's red shine.
So
My rock star. Out of here. And yes, we're still doing the OG. Is there waterproof any kind of enclosure area down there?
no.
Like a good spot to mount it? Don't forget, it's got to be Ohio proof too.
I think you get a Pelican case from Harbor Freight. So what I'm looking at here, got these Russian fittings. Pull these into place. I'm just trying to see if there's a way that I can modify them or manipulate them better suit our needs. Boxes. Probably should work on that. Then it's got this little. Why do you have this if you have this? Speak back. I don't want to take the back panel off. So it looks like the controller board is mounted to this back panel. Then there's actually a mid-plane panel that all the tractor and everything is mounted on. It's a little stepper motor. So yeah, we basically are smaller without. Still kind of want to. Patience high. So are the risks. Mid plate is actually same solder bonded or thermal epoxy bonded into place. Then the stepper motor mounts into the back of the mid plate. And for the next, so like the back inch and a half of this case could go away. By simply turning the board 90 degrees and 20 inches. Because there's a set of standoffs. So these 4 screws go into a set of standoffs, which then mounts the motherboard. So it might be such that modify the mid plate. And because this case is actually an extrusion, we could shorten it. This is goofy because it's, I feel the obligation to take this back panel off here and inspect further, find out what goes on. Big part of me says void the warranty. Breaking all my own rules right now. No parts in customer cars. No tools in customer cars. Oh well. Just trying to get it done. Right. Get an idea of how to get it done. A lot more sense the more I convince myself of it. So you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Basically have a little stepper motor in there, and there's a heat sink, and he's bonded to this aluminum board that everything's mounted on. Motherboard is mounted to the back plate along with a couple of diagnostic diodes. I think that we could actually take the motherboard and put him on this side panel right here, almost. Does it look like it's the same screw pattern? Man, you almost don't even need to drill a hole to make that happen. So that would make more sense as long as there's nothing that is obstructing it. If I remember correctly, it's just a quick bottom of the foot.
It's not a quick
It
release.
has a key.
Yeah, where is
Well, it's probably with the locking lug nut key at the last guy that worked on it. by the way that my
This is
luck
a
is.
German thing.
Ja, that is a German thing.
Well, it says Auto Autotech.de. So, is there a key in the? It takes a regular key, or maybe just a screwdriver. That look like a regular key. I just take a flat blade. Let me give this a try. This thing springs open and falls on me.
Just say your little snack bars, you will be okay.
So where the hell is the key? It's not on the keychain, right? Shit, why are you taking that thing apart?
Well, long story short, could have been made a lot shorter, but Mr. Hung Lee said, make him fast, make him good.
Did you say? So there's nothing in the glove box, right? Nothing in the console.
Correct. So if you set the back of the seat up, then you will see that there's a couple of slits in carpet, and they're hidden compartments for the spare tools.
Oh, we have all this stuff. We have to move Brian in order to get this stuff.
Well, if you want to just take the
But I have to move a Brian in order to get out and stuff.
So now we're in here a little bit farther. You can see our little refractor wheel. That jet is flying so low, I would not be surprised at all if you can see the runway lights. That is 5,000 foot or under. Yep, I bet you if I pull up ADSB exchange right now, he's at 5,300 feet or somewhere. That's either 737 or
It's a 320. 319.
Look. Watch airplanes all day at the shop. When I hear them fly over, I'm always
I spent a lot of time tired of that.
like, that was an Airbus 320,
Sorry, I'm sorry. Who said it was an A320?
but
Forget.
he
Oh, yeah, that
is
was me.
flying at 3,900 feet right now. So he is actually under 5,000 feet.
Probably $5 grand. Let me know. Holy crap.
I didn't look at his telemetry streak. Nah, flight radars for chumps. You want ADSB exchange.
Except some of us are chumps and like flight radar.
He's on descent. He was at.
Are you sure? Oh, Jesus.
Well, he could have been in a holding pattern. But if you look at ADSB exchange, it's really cool. So the green area is higher altitude and the amber area is lower altitude. Did they?
Look at this jack.
Or say Germans did?
The Germans did.
No, you cannot blame them. It is their own work.
No, it's just the Britain knife. They cut it.
I thought you meant some young American voided warranty.
Hey, can you put that in the contract? Balancing on one foot is the stupid thing. So this is your military dictator tire kit, and it's gift wrapped.
With nothing in there. I've been all through that thing.
But you were looking for a wheel lock. You were not looking for.
There was also not a key. Or I'd have gone, why is there a key? It's me. That's what I do. Now we got the hot glue off of the RGB.
Wait. This is. There's no way this fits them.
Nope.
It
It does not fit them. It will damage them. No, that is not it. That is not the actual tool.
Fits it perfect.
If you use that, it will damage them.
They got to be replaced anyway. You don't have the key for them, so it doesn't matter. What do you
Well,
give it back?
It's getting, this vehicle's going down the road.
No, give it back. Bring it back in there.
Yeah, need a McGuard tool.
It's actually easier than that. Just call the company that has the logo on the
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you?
on the headrest. Say, hey, who owned a G-Wagon that had the custom logos done on the headrest? Hey, I need the key
You know
for
what
the
he's
lug
going to
nuts
tell
and the
you?
key for the spare tire carrier. They're
Well,
in your
here's the thing
garage
about-
somewhere.
Here's the thing about people that own vehicles like this. Over 90% of them don't actually work on them. So I guarantee you that guy never touched the wheel lock key for this car. I can almost
Yeah.
put $100 bill on it.
But I'll put
The
$100
last
bill. He's got
jackass
it in
that
his
worked
garage.
Nope, he doesn't.
He does.
No, it's in some Tony's garage, probably in the worst part of town. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
It definitely is not with the vehicle. And if the guy like cared enough to be the type of dude that had it in his garage and not in the vehicle, then he's the type of dude to care enough to include it in the sale. Also, the customer already spoke to the previous owner, and the previous owner said, well, it should be in the spare tools kit, and it's not. It isn't.
So, here's your motherboard. Yeah, unfortunately, even if we rotate him, doesn't matter how we orient him. Perfect square. So there's really no way to make this case
Oh, I have that
smaller.
little screwdriver. Maybe this is the guy for the.
Could package him in on top of the stepper motor and reduce the height.
Now, see, the problem is I can pick this lock, but I don't have a way to close him back up unless he's auto return. Come on. Let's see. Still hold that. The tire does look new though. It's not a matching wheel. No, it's not a matching wheel. So, we don't have any way to get the spare tire cover off. We don't have any way to get the wheels off. Other good news? I don't have a way to stash that.
They have figured out a way to reduce package size by at least 1/2 of an inch, which would greatly help.
Really? Way too large. Because it's connected.
Well, if it was 1/2 of an inch shallower,
Connectors are-
connectors on it. Let's just see. Here.
Guess you could take this module over. Well, the packaging format for this is really clever. They're just using these 90-degree aluminum extrusions, and the whole case just screws together on a plate. The only thing that sets the dimensions or the size of these plates right here in the top plate, you could use these corners to make a box that's any size because all it determines is the corner radius. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get on the old AliExpress and order myself a bunch of extrusion stuff. Well, that's a much disappointment.
It is.
I will have to think on this one heavy tonight. I think we're about at the end of our research disassembly. So we do a nice meticulous disassembly on all the vehicles and try to figure out what can be done, and then sometimes we brain on it for an evening because
I do like your idea of
brain use all the same letters as my name. And so I just call it braining. I like to take myself a break and just ponder on it, not rush the process. One time, my best solution came to me on the toilet. And so ever since then, I've just learned not to rush a good thing.
That's a lovely story.
Hey, it's why the Ariel Atom starts on one battery now.
Yeah.
EMF is not the friend.
Hey, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a secondary drawer here.
Secondary drawer within the glove box.
Yeah.
Up, is it up north? Is there a bunch of stuff just crammed in there? Dude,
On a receipt.
no way. Yeah. Tell me if you find a wheel lock key. I bet you do.
That's what I'm looking for, but I can barely get my
Yeah, see what I was telling you about?
That's a Fort Washington. See what they did. Courtesy wash and vacuum. Recycling of filters costs. Okay, hang on.
Costs enough to offset.
$215 oil change. That's it. $215 oil change for here. Emissions passing. They inspected something for $50.
Seems right. They were there. They did something.
Total was $472. This receipt is vehicle inspection report 2020. I think this is emissions as well. Emissions. This is another vehicle condition. Oh, from reliable carriers. Okay. None of that paperwork out there. Nothing. Any dash spots in here.
What I was saying. It's real obnoxious.
So, don't have mirror lights.
They probably are supposed to. Somebody probably needed the power wire from them to trigger a headlight, a headliner or something.
bet you that wire is used to provide power to this module on a temporary basis from the body control module, so that this shuts off on the body control module. Terrible thing about auto electrics in today's age is that there's 60 computers for one vehicle. 60 computers all talk to one another over CAN bus, and they have to talk to each other. And you
If they
can
don't, bad shit happens.
you can get something like this and start wiring it in, and unbeknownst to yourself, create a giant host of issues due to excess current draw or a parasitic loss because you circumvented something like the body control module timer wire. Stuff. So we're at that spot of diminishing returns as a society and a species. We're engineering ourselves into obsolescence, and we're creating our own replacements. And the stuff that we're making that you can actually work on your own, we're making it unreliable. So that is super cool. Henry Ford is probably rolling in his grave. Same with Mr. Benz and Mr. Diamond.
God, they didn't even change the latch from when it was in the Saudi Arabian army. The hood latch is the same, the strut support bar is the same.
Yeah, because why would you change perfection? Why mess with a good thing?
Well, because you're charging ginormous amount.
No, they are paying for what they know to be
They're actually
good.
running vacuum lines over the strut tower bar.
Yes, this is a great
Hey,
thing.
let's use it. Yeah, nothing in here. Heat or stuff. UF corrosion. The heat shield up here. Hold it. Hood is so light. So yeah, I guess that's kind of as far as we can go on this thing.
Yeah, I'm reconstructing our module right now. It was worth the investigatory look, and I learned a little about Chinese engineering, so I'm not mad at it. Meh.
These things are so silly. So I'm bringing you guys back over here. No, it's not. Brand thinks it's beautiful. I think it's ridiculous. It's Yeah. depended upon by millions of people who were overlorded by Saddam Hussein.
There are free people now, right? Sure.
Yeah, now.
I'm sure that the people in the IDF are doing their best to protect those fine patriots.
What the IDF is, I don't care.
The Iraqi Defense Forces.
Oh, okay. Well, they're not. Please don't bomb enemies. I know your favorite rapper drives one. I know some Instagram models drive them. They're terrible. Really, really terrible. Yeah.
And you will learn to really
Be a South American drug lord. Be a dictator in the Middle East.
Anywhere warm.
Take one of these
will
with you.
appreciate this car because the door seals in these are so great. You have to slam the doors, and that means the air conditioning full air stays inside even on 150 degree day.
A million other cars that have kick-ass AC. Get one of them. Don't use this thing.
Gonna go pour some water.
You mean fjord? But okay.
Yeah. But you have to go like the Alps to go skiing.
No.
Yes, you go to Denver.
That's not the Alps, but you go skiing and build one of these.
Don't listen to anything Brian's saying.
Get yourself a snow buddy girlfriend and
No.
go to the slopes.
Nope. Not with
Get
this.
yourself a roof rack. That way she's got space for her rack.
Go get an F-250. Go get an F-250. Go get a 2500. Something other than this.
Suggesting General Motors and Ford products. Well, I guess Dodge makes it 2500.
Thank you. Yeah, we gotta find the lock for this to get this cover off.
See,
So that I can get my dollar because I think the wheel lock is in.
I own a Dodge from the time period where they were Dodges. So
Wait, where's the key for this?
it just has a 3-digit number instead of a 4-digit number.
Where's the
Keys in my pocket.
Oh, give me the crystal key. No, I want to see what's on there. If that key opens this up.
You gotta unscrew the whole case to get into that. Like that guy.
This is obnoxious. So this has this huge keychain.
It's actually a key case.
It's actually,
It's
yeah,
like
a
a
case
protector
that's
for the
over
key.
the key. And then, God forbid you have to manually open it because you have to take this whole thing apart to get the actual hard key out of there. Damn it. Yeah, there's no way. So, he's just stainless steel. I thought he was. I keep trying to grab the door handle thinking it's a modern vehicle.
And then
So
you push
wrong.
the button on the door handle and it goes boom and opens itself.
Yeah, you push the door handle, it's like a Renault car. You know? What the hell? Oh, frustrating vehicle. Very, very frustrating vehicle. But then again, Lance never brings us stuff that's like, oh, here you go, pull this out, put the new one in. See you guys. He doesn't do that. It's never
I
like
have
that.
this car I would like to go get coffee in. And the problem is that it requires 2 batteries to start and I must shut it off in the drive-through in order to make
No
my
one can
order.
hear me.
Please make it start on 1 battery. Yes, sir, right away. I'm sorry it took 6 months.
By the way, it's supposed to have 500 horsepower, but it only has maybe 210.
No way.
That car came? Yeah, it barely moved, man.
Oh, yeah.
It barely moved.
Well, that's the engine was seizing the bearings.
Yeah.
To the crank. It was tight.
It was in
areas.
really,
And
really,
it
really
was-
bad shape.
Yeah, and it makes every bit of what
where-
the tuner told me it does now.
Oh no, it's happy at 500.
The guy that tuned it in England told me that they had that car on a dyno and it made 550.
I
The
believe it.
production cars make 500. That's because there's
So
some
prototypes for 550.
the prototypes
That's
are 550.
That 500 are the wheels. That's why that thing is so.
No, it's
absolutely
550 on a 2-wheel drive dyno.
Oh,
So it's 550 to the wheels
so it's
on the original tune.
600 horsepower, almost 600 horsepower. Out of this
And
3.2
I put more timing in on third,
It also-
fourth,
it-
fifth, sixth.
It also runs very rich. It's a very safe tune right now.
Yeah.
So I would
There's-
say it's still at 500 horsepower, but it's just nuts. Yep, cutting.
There's a lot of room for overhead on that car, but it's one of those engines that you really do not want to try to make maximum horsepower out of because it is tight.
You can,
Like a
you
Swiss
can blow
block.
stuff up. Very
Yo, there's a tiny little toad in here. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Quick, it's right there behind your laptop. You gotta rescue him. Nature boy.
No. He'll find his way out.
No, he won't. He's gonna die in here.
Then go grab him.
Let's get him a little. You got a scooper boy? I don't want
don't
to
have a
pester him with
scooper.
my nasty skin oils in the
I'll
fire.
be
I
fine
got-
with your nasty skin oil.
No, I also have been.
Oh
picking
my
up,
god! I swear he'll survive.
Sure.
I don't have a cup or anything to grab him with. It's under the. He's gonna hop into that box. Sure. All right, hang on. Here. Of course, hang on. My shorts got. Oh yeah, he's in the box. There you go. Trying to get frogs in boxes. Cover the box, take them outside.
I've got a little toad in a box.
Up.
Little toad in a box. You like that
What's
little
up,
toad in
Toad,
a
buddy?
box?
Yeah, keep him right there.
Yeah.
Take him outside.
He's a cool little guy.
In the grass
Little
behind the shop.
Here, take that screw. I'll take a photo.
What's he?
We got a new little shop buddy here. We're gonna name him Tim the Toad.
Or Tim the Toad's going to live outside the shop that way. Go, Tim the Toad.
I'm afraid that dogs like
No.
So we saved a wildlife specimen.
I'm pretty sure urinated in this here cup, but that's fine. Well, that's pretty much that. Just imagine if Dodge wouldn't have sold out, Chrysler wouldn't have sold out to Fiat. They would have stayed like Daimler Chrysler for another years. We could have it really threw it all down the gutter. Probably one of the coolest cars that's super lame that was ever made was the Chrysler Crossfire. It's like a CLK 230 compressor with a bunch of fancy bodywork and badging. Rebranded as a Chrysler product, which was a good failed execution. And the reason it was a failed execution was if you wanted to work on that car, you'd have a giant toolbox full of tools specifically designed for the car. And most of the dealers could not afford to just purchase that tool set. So, mildly problematic. And one of the other things I just noticed is that the dust cone on one of those speakers has been dumped by something. This nice 8 dented dust caps. So I'll probably get a piece of masking tape to stick on there first. That doesn't work. You get a little thing of canned air and blow some canned air into the back of the magnet. That doesn't work. I just have to give up because it's in a spot where nobody's actually going to see it. I'd probably drive myself crazy for 6 weeks trying to fix it. A subwoofer, it could stay out. So please. Pull that. That's absolutely our best option is mounting it down below. So, photo, think about it. Oh. Brilliant. Schmoo on the hands. Schmoo on your hands. There it is. It's just under the truck.
Well, the ground back thing's done. Sorry, folks. Hoping this would be a quick one.
Fortunately, they never are.
Yeah, this one is not going to be quick. And we'll have to come back and finish this up tomorrow or the next day. We can still run it and drive it and everything. Just have panels unhooked. So leaving in the shop tonight, let it dry out. It rained here all day, so that's where we're at.
Be making a box.
I like your Apache box idea.
That's the best route. I can retrofit those connectors maybe with a case.
The Apache?
Yeah, put them down so that they bend. No matter what, the case isn't going to be perfectly waterproof, but it does have those as a seal.
They're
So
a pretty good seal.
What I'm thinking is that put them anyway, you basically just have hole saw cut. These guys slip in, set screw on the back, right? Silicone carne. You got these guys on the front for the fiber optics go in, and they're outside of the box.
So this way or this way?
These guys down.
Those guys down.
Yeah.
Any kind of condensation or anything gets in here comes out.
Hopefully,
This will
yes.
have a spacer against it so you won't have water on the face.
Yeah.
And then these cables will get double protected or triple protected.
Yeah.
Any kind of exposure.
Yeah, the biggest thing will be tomorrow trying to just take them down there and put that down there.
Yeah.
And before we go get an Apache case, even see if there's enough.
You had this
fiber
all
optics
apart
to
and you
do
didn't
this.
tighten that guy up?
I did 3 different times, and the reason why he comes loose is probably not be solved in an easy method. I tighten the heck out of him, and the moment that you tighten the antenna down, it comes loose.
All right, well, that's what red Loctite's for. So
Yeah.
we'll figure out antenna replacement too. Because even if you put the antenna down there, I don't think it's going to get through all that stuff.
I have some long antenna wire that clips onto that type of board. It's like internal
We can run this,
Wi-Fi cable.
but that connector somewhere inside just hangs down. Won't be in anyone's way to see it. So yeah, to be vertical like this, we're going to do it like at a 45 or straight like that. Yeah, whichever way you go.
It'll depend upon how much wire there is. It may end up being a thing that's going to be like this, but then if that happens, you put in the box way harder.
Yeah.
Box becomes really tall. You can't have something really tall under
You
the
don't have enough
vehicle.
room to go that way. They'll be driven up and that way.
Barely.
The biggest problem is we got to do that sometimes. You can't just use split them. Split them won't last.
Yeah. Wrap the wire in
We'll have to-
tape and then put split one.
Actually, we use a cloth tape. I had that 2-inch wide cloth tape. We'll wrap that, split limit, and then cloth tape around that. That should last. Still be flexible. So we've got a good plan for this. It's obnoxious in size. It's really, I mean, this thing is really big. I don't have any kind of reference.
No banana. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, no banana. There's my hand. That's how big this thing is. It's huge. That's why they left it out. I was like, okay, well, now I know why they left it out. This can close. No. You have to come in here. Jesus. So, yeah, if you want a military vehicle that you have to really slam the doors to close, this is your thing. It does come in a couple of different versions, so you can get. This is the V8. They also have a twin turbo V8 one, which is pretty badass. And then they have the. This is the AMG. Then they have the Brabus edition, which has the side exhaust that comes right by the useless running boards. So there's a couple different versions that are pretty cool. They can do wicked burnouts. The guys in Saudi Arabia, they love these things, man. They put them up on the sides. They have the buddy top out, change the wheel, and then go back in. They do crazy stuff with these, but for driving around every day, this is not a good commuter
It's
car.
a real truck too. It's got solid front and rear axles.
It does. I mean, it's a great off-road machine. It's great if you're going to invade a country. If you want to invade a country, this is the way to go.
Or if you like driving through your neighbor's yard. I'm that guy.
All right. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. We'll get this thing wrapped up as quick as we can. Like I said, Lance never brings us the easy stuff. Hey, can you guys do an oil change? Yeah, sure. This is never the easy stuff. So we'll.
2 gallon oil change. Here we go.
Yeah, it's
Draining the dry some.
So yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll keep you updated on this. I'll do it as Mercedes. I'll do it as G-Wagon updates and G-Wagon fiber optic updates. So that's how we'll do it. And we've also got a idler pulley that is squealing hard. So hey, who's on here? Someone sent us a message. Dan, who are you fixing the mood lighting for? How did you get sucked into this? Well, we got sucked into this because Lance is paying us, and we're actually friends with Lance, so that's how we got sucked into it. The mood lighting is just so you don't, when they put packages and stuff back here, you don't break all those carbon fiber tubes. So they should have put it away or taped it up or something. But those guys, whoever installed it, didn't do that, and I'm sure they paid a penny for that. Yeah. So we need to.
$2,000 to $5,000.
Those guys gave up on it, but we don't give up on stuff. We make it happen, and
Figure
that's
out
why
solutions.
that's why Lance comes to us, because we get it done and we get it done right. So we get this one done right. We get that tensioner looked at or replaced, and then get this thing out of here and back on the road. I don't know who this is. Candace's daily right now. No, she's still doing the Urus, correct? So I don't know. This is just part of Lance's fleet. I think this was a trade or a swap or whatever, and this one will probably get sold pretty quick too.
It was a fine.
Yeah,
Somebody
it was a
had
score.
it that wanted to sell it, and it just kind of.
It was too good of a deal. to
It was
pass up.
just a passing
Yeah.
conversation purchase,
So,
basically.
that's okay. Not my style, but someone else likes it, and yeah, they'll probably flip it for some good cash. People love these things. I'm just not a fan. So you won't see me driving one. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to show someone that you love them. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the tip of their nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's important for them, but it's much more important for you. So thanks everyone. We will see you tomorrow, either with this or maybe we have some kind of new project. All right. Thanks everyone. Are you detailing the car?
I'm admiring this guy's vinyl cuts. The guy that wrapped this car had it going on. He and I can drink a beer together.
Okay.
It's